Hi and welcome. This is Archana here with Divine Soul Resonance, welcoming everyone to my channel with all my love and all my heart. If you're coming to my channel for the first time, I welcome you, my dears. And if you like my content, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you are my existing subscriber, thank you so very much for returning, for your continued love and support. It means a lot to me. It truly does. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all. So today I am bringing forth a reading for us to look at the energies in the Divine Masculine. This is the Divine Masculine in a twin flame dynamic. If you resonate with the energy of a twin flame and you are a Divine Masculine, or you're a Divine Feminine wanting to know what's going on in the life of a Divine Masculine, take it how it resonates for you. But this is for the twin flame dynamic. You resonate with that vibration, you feel that in your heart, and what I want to do is look at what's going on in the physicality, in the sense that what is the Divine Masculine, who's a holder of Divine Masculine, going through, what's going on in their mind space, what's going on in their heart, what are their intentions, what are some of the fears, and what are they hoping to experience and see in this twin flame dynamic. And for those who are in a separation, meaning you've met your twin and you are now in a individual healing path and you are not in you're not in communication, this one's for you. And also for those who have met their twin or thought that they had met their twin, but as the journey unfolds, you realize like that was there are many different ways. Each of our twin flame journeys is very different. So there's no set pattern, there's no set structure that this is how it's going to be. This person's going to chase, this person's going to be runner, and then you meet your twin and then all of this happens. No, there is no book, there is no agenda. It's like this is your own individual journey of finding that wholeness, for finding that balance within the self. Okay? So you may have met someone with whom you felt like this was a very strong connect. And then you read online, you hear online, and they talk about not fake. Well, I don't want to say fake, but false twins and all of that. I won't delve into all of this because I want to go straight into the reading. But I do want to point that out, that don't get upset at yourself. Don't get upset at someone else saying that too. Just because you met someone where you felt like that intensity of connection, it was definitely a fated connection. That was meant to happen to help you to trigger your awakening and perhaps to get you ready for your true twin flame to come through. And perhaps you are on a twin flame journey, you've met your twin, but you realize or you see at this point in time that you and your twin are not aligned at all, in the sense that you've been doing the work or they've not been doing the work, because you're the one I'm doing the reading for. You're doing the work and they've not done the work. Then what happens in that case is that, and you may decide that, at a soul level, that I'm going to choose a high level vibrational soulmate at this time to fulfill that part of need or fulfill that part of energy, the next stage of experience, the next stage of growth. Again, that is a part of your twin flame journey. Okay, so I do wanted to point that out and begin with that. Now, having said that, let's look at what's taking place in the Divine Masculine. Let's look at the overall energy right now. Message from Spirit. Thank you. Faraway places, get ready for new horizons. So I do feel that the Divine Masculines, you are on a journey. Spirit is taking you on a journey to some place new. Perhaps you're considering a journey. Perhaps you're considering going to a new place to gain a new experience. But I do feel this is the Spirit saying that you are being taken to a very new place, something that you have not seen, something that you have not experienced. So your twin flame journey is a part of that. Beautiful message to begin with. Let's have a look at what's going on in the mind. What are they thinking about the Divine Feminine? If they're connected with the Divine Feminine. They haven't connected with the Divine Feminine. What are their hopes and dreams in their mind space about who a Divine Feminine is? So what's in the mind of the Divine Masculines about their divine counterpart? Let's have a look. Okay. So what I'm seeing over here is that they feel very, very deeply connected to the divine feminine. This is, I'm picking up for those who have definitely connected with the twin flame. Okay, they feel a lot of love. There's a lot of love that they feel. They feel that you've been very loving towards them. You've been very understanding, that you are the queen of understanding. You're the queen of compassion. You're the queen of beauty and expression. I do feel that you divine masculines have seen that in the divine feminine. And there was this feeling that I'm picking up is that you, for different reasons, have kind of turned your back on your divine feminine. I do feel that you turned your back towards your divine feminine. And I feel like this feels like another person. I feel like you turned your back to perhaps have a different experience. Perhaps this love was very strong for you. Perhaps you felt like this love is not real. This can't be real. And you chose to align with another person, or are looking to align with another person. I definitely feel you started to talk and have conversations with other people. Okay, so this is not a gender specific. So just because they're showing a female or a male and female, you know, it can be same gender sex too. So I'm simply going to say masculine as a he and feminine as a she. So I do feel that you've turned a little bit away from this connection. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of healing that needed to take place for you, perhaps to see if this is true love. Okay, this is part of your journey that you are being guided to. And this is one part of the story that I'm seeing that's opening up here in your mind, okay? And I do feel that there was some sort of a communication that has come through, and that was a bit stormy, and that was a bit hurtful. It feels today, this Ace of Swords feels like a tower energy. It feels like it came in pretty strong, okay? It came in strong. It was not something you expected. And I feel you, divine masculine, feel like you made a sacrifice and you turned your back away from the feminine. Okay, so these are like two different storylines that are playing out here, because I'm reading for many divine masculines. Okay, so I do feel for some of you the communication that came in was straight to the point. It was something where you feel divine masculines in your mind. Okay, this is in your mind. You're feeling like this communication was such that you needed to kind of leave the divine feminine alone and go on your journey. Okay, but I do see you seeing the two of you as this power couple, that this is your yin to the yang. This is the queen who is worthy of the throne where you are sitting. You definitely see the divine feminine as that. Okay, I do feel that. Okay, let's see what's taking place in your heart space. What are you feeling about your divine feminine and about this connection? Let's start with this storyline, because I'm seeing in both of these, the masculine is turning away from the feminine. Over here too, the masculine is turning away from the feminine, okay? So I am seeing that. So the masculine turning away from the feminine. Let's look at that in the heart space. They do feel like there was a conflict, and that the divine feminine, you kind of had you had a lot of these conversations back and forth, and I feel like you just didn't want to face some of the things. I have to be honest here, divine masculines. You just kind of moved away from it. You were feeling like, if I stayed on with the divine feminine, we're going to go into this mental battle. We're going to have this back and forth. There's going to be a fight, and that you wanted to kind of move away from that. But you do feel a lot of passion. Okay, you do feel a lot of passion, but I feel like you turned your back. Okay, again, I'm seeing you turn your back. You didn't want to express this deep passion that you hold for the feminine. There's healing that's needed within you, within your connection, within yourself, within how you see yourself, within how you have been relating to the feminine or the feminines in the past. I do feel you are running away, because that's the energy that I'm feeling here. Okay, divine masculines in this one. And in this one, in the heart space, what I am feeling is that you're focusing on your work. Okay, you're focusing on your work. You're focusing and you're feeling like the divine feminine. And in this case, you are perceiving this in your heart, that I am just going to go about my own self, and I'm not going to think about I'm not going to think about the divine feminine. And in this case, even though it's the feminine who seems to be moving away from the masculine, you're focusing on your work. In your heart, you are building your own self-worth, okay? You're building your own self-worth. But in this case, I'm feeling like this is you laying low, like I am protecting myself. And the way I protect myself is I hold on to what I believe in, and I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to focus on my work, and I'm going to focus my energy on me. Okay. I'm not seeing you focused on the divine feminines. I'm not seeing you focused wanting to build something with the divine feminines. Okay. And you're feeling like, because this is the 7 of Swords, which means the divine feminine you perceive that she has created a conflict in your life. Like this, she's holding the 5 of Swords, and over here also is the 5 of Swords. But in this case, in this scenario, here's the divine feminine who's holding the 4 swords. Okay, like this is peace. This is we come to a truce. Let's get clarity. Let's talk about the heartache. Let's talk about the different aspects. But you're not ready to. You're not ready to listen. You're not ready to work on this partnership, divine masculines. That's what I'm feeling up here, that you're focusing just on your work right now. So I want to see, what are your fears? Okay, what is it that you're fearing about this connection? Let's see here. What are the divine masculines fearing? What are the subconscious fears? Okay. Trust. What is the subconscious fears here? Okay. Divine masculines, your fears right now is about return to innocence. Okay, your fear is, can I come back to that stage of innocence? Can I trust this person? And I'm going to say this woman. Okay, can I trust this woman? Can I trust her with all my heart? With my she holds big strings to my heart. If I let go of that, I will get hurt very strongly. I don't know if I want to trust that. Can I trust that? If I trust her and give her all my love and give her all of these feelings that I have and all of this passion, will it be returned? Okay? Will it be returned? Is it going to be manipulated? Okay? But your fear is that of trusting the divine. This is card number 0. Perhaps you're feeling like I'll be foolish to trust. Okay, so this is the return to innocence. But the guidance in the fear right away is the angels are guiding you towards taking you to new horizons. Okay, they're guiding you towards new horizons here. Trust, and as I said this, trust that this connection is taking you, or this experience is taking you to a very positive place in your life, is taking you to a place of great experience, which is going to be very enriching, which is going to be emotionally satisfying for you, divine masculines. What else is coming through? And I'm feeling like, again, okay, we've got the card, we've got the energy of enough. You are enough. You are worthy. Okay, so this experience is helping you to release the feelings of unworthiness, that you're not good enough and that you need to be someone else to win that love of the divine feminine. Okay, that you can trust her, that you can trust this connection. You can trust this connection. Okay, there you go. We got the key, and we got the lotus flower. We got the lotus right here. Okay, let me show you in my hand. Okay, so there is great wisdom and that you hold the key to that happiness, okay? Returning to that source, okay? I'm helping you overcome your fear here, okay? You hold the key, and you know that the Divine Feminine holds the key to the heart as you hold the key to your Divine Feminine's heart. There is great love, there is great wisdom, there is great awakening that takes place here, which is what this energy is speaking of. Is this is your fear, is awakening that love, awakening that passion. There's Cupid's arrow, right? There is an awakening. Okay, this is card number 19, and I love in this energy, look at what it's showing. It's showing X, 1X in Roman numerals, to see if you look at X, and if you look at that 1, to me that looks like a mirror. It looks like a mirror. Okay, you know that this is your mirror soul. She reflects back to you your greatness. She reflects back to you your fears as a clear mirror, as do you. Okay, you're both meant to awaken the shadow aspects. You're both meant to awaken and help each other see what lies behind. Okay, because I can't see my own shadow. So God has brought in these two souls together, the masculine and the feminine together, the divine masculine and the feminine together, that they can help each other see what they cannot see. What's behind here? What's behind here? Right? What's behind here could be this beautiful diamond Bride that I have, or all these gold coins, okay, but you cannot see it, okay? And there's wealth in that shadow aspect. There's a great awakening, and you're fearing an awakening because you may feel like there may be turbulences, but this is the time for building on your self-worth. Know and trust that you are enough, okay? That's beautiful energy here. Okay, we got clarity on what your fears are and how you can overcome some of the fears. Let's look at what are your intentions towards the Divine Feminine right now. What are your intentions towards the Divine Feminine? What are your intentions? I'll take one more. Thank you. We got card number 8 here. Okay, let's start with some messages from here on what are your intentions with the feminine here. Okay, intentions with the feminine here. Intentions with the feminine here. Okay, let's have a look. So what I'm seeing with your intentions towards the feminine, let's start with the 4 of Cups with the comb here. I'm feeling like it is time to look at your life and see, yes, there have been past experiences where you had given and shared of your love. Perhaps you had faith and trust in love, and that was not reciprocated, that was manipulated, and that you were let down. There was hurt, there was pain, okay? And it is hard for you to retrust, okay? Retrust in love again. This is time to iron out some things, to clean out some things. Have a look at the reality. Have a look at, is it that your ego that is preventing you? Is it your vanity that's preventing you to offer that cup of love, to offer that love, to open, to be vulnerable again? Or is it truly valid for you to hold back? Something to ask of yourself. Okay, so that's a question for you. Okay, so if your intention right now is, I do feel that some of you are being led by vanity here. Some of you are being led by ego, by saying, hey, I'm not going to share, and I don't want to do that. I'm not going to open up. I don't want to be hurt again. Yes, but it is a time for a return to innocence. Okay, do you want to live your whole life just living out of that place of ego and saying like, love is never good enough and I will never get love? Or do you want to take the plunge? Do you want to take that return and have that trust and faith that, divine love, when one door closes and that door was never meant to be, I trust the divine. I trust the divine that a new door is going to open up for me. I trust that there is going to be a new opening. There's new love, and this love is not going to be the same as something else. Okay, so iron out some of these things, iron out these issues, and face these fears. Okay, and I'm talking about face these fears is because the next card is that of intentions of illusions. Okay, this is the time of overcoming and seeing the light in the dark. Excuse me. So you are being guided to certain places, and you'll need to revisit certain places that may not be something that you want to, but trust that the divine is guiding you, and that this is the light and the dark. I talked about the light and the dark, that these shadows are just projections of the mind. The fears, when you're out in the night and you are seeing a shadow, it could be like a small animal, but when the shadow may be cast in the moonlight, it may just look like huge. It may even be leaves and it feels like it's an animal, right? It's a projection in the fears that come to the conscious mind. Now you're being asked to really look at what are these fears and face those fears with honesty. Are they really as big as what you're making them out to be, or is it your mind that's creating a mountain out of a molehill, right? So you've got to have to look at that. And what this is also speaking of with your intentions is, I do feel with this that, and this is the feminine energy, you do have a lot of love. You do have in your deepest heart with this innocence energy, which is the energy of the zero. And again here, excuse me, I've been doing a lot of readings. Give me a second. You have this feeling. There is this heart song. There's this beautiful song of love that you have in your heart about love, about harmony, about, again, I'm seeing the exact same bird, which is looking here, right here, on my rooftop. The bird is looking at me. He's looking in my direction. Yes, and it is your heart song about love, about community, about this eternal happiness. And it's time for you to close the cycle out. You have beautiful energy, Divine Masculine. So don't allow past situations to create ego boundaries, and open yourself up. I mean, your intention is, this is strength with strength. We got the strength card number 8, and we have the elephant, okay, which is about strength, courage, perseverance, and they're very enduring. So you do feel, and you do have this strong, enduring energy with your Divine Feminine. You do have a lot of passion. I'm seeing that wild horse right there, okay? You definitely have wild passion for your Divine Feminine, for sure. And right now, this is what you feel like. You feel very passionate, and you want to hold on to your Divine Feminine. That's a very positive intention. You understand this is a cyclical pattern, that this is your heart's song, okay? That even though this is the Divine Feminine, right? Representation of the Divine Feminine, you feel that. Your intention is very strong, pure, enduring towards your Divine Feminine, along with passion. You do have very positive intentions. You do. However, you must look at vanity. You must look at what's holding you back from expressing this love. Okay? So what I'm going to do is, on a final note, look at advice from Spirit for you Divine Masculines in this journey. And a message that's coming here is go deep and explore your roots. Okay? Go deep and explore your roots. Let me see. Let me show you this. Okay? Explore your roots. To me, this is showing that perhaps there have been things in the past that have taken place. Okay? Not perhaps. I know that for sure that things have taken place in the past. And that is broken your trust in love and in relationships and in connections. And this is the time that you must trust this journey. You must trust that you're being guided towards a new place. You're being guided towards a new love. You're being guided towards something that is what you're destined for, what you're meant for. Okay? And I'm seeing here advice from Spirit is coming as a King of Coins, which is the King of Pentacles, Zeus. Okay? God of the Gods. And Princess of Cups. Beautiful. Advice from Spirit for the Divine Masculines right now. Beautiful. So let's start with this energy first. Let's look at the spirit guidance is for your twin flame journey right now is to really take charge of your own life, that I am the master creator. Like, this is energy of Zeus, okay? God, right? That you are this God spark, you are this God energy in this physical body. That these experiences in the past were meant to shape you in a certain way, and they were meant to show you certain experiences, but they're not entirely all the experiences. There is a new experience that you're being guided towards, okay? It's your own God self. And the energy here is that do begin to trust that you are a spark of God. Trust it, know it, feel it, that you have everything that you need to bring forth whatever it is that you want to experience in this physical plane, okay? You are God's spark here through this physical body, in this physical dimension, to experience wealth, opulence, stability, happiness, contentment, family life, legacy creation, fame, all of that. Okay, you're meant to, with detachment. And you're meant to nurture yourself and people around you. You're meant to go to new lands, discover new aspects about emotions, to experience and learn from these experiences. So the guidance here is to continue to explore, to see and allow yourself this gift of love. Give yourself this gift of you having the ability to create, master legacy for yourself. Okay, master the element of earth through wealth creation and wealth. I feel like because some of you are not feeling like you are wealthy, you're not feeling like you have enough money to take care of your divine feminine, and you feel a sense of lack. But the spirit is saying you are worthy. You are enough. You are worthy. You are enough. You're more than enough. You are God incarnate in this physical body as a divine masculine. You are God incarnate. And how can God, who is incarnated, be less than? How is that possible? You just can't see it. See it, feel it, trust it. See it, feel it, trust it. Okay? There's a new idea that's coming to you. Okay? So new ideas are coming to you because you are connected to the divine realm. You are a God being here in this physical body, right? So there are some ideas about how to create wealth. There are some ideas about how you can achieve that legacy creation. There are some ideas that are pretty bright, that are pretty good, that are going to bring in solid results, okay? Are going to bring in solid results for you, divine masculines. Go forth for it. It could be with your divine feminine, and it could be in your own workplace. Whatever it is, the universe and God is saying, go for it. Okay. Another message, and this is going to be my final message here in this reading, divine masculine, is that the universe is saying, God source is saying that to begin to open your heart, to be vulnerable, to share of your love. This is the Princess of Cups. Cups are all about emotions, okay? Return to love, return to innocence, youthful energy. This is very youthful energy, okay? And this is the compass. Divine feminine is your north node. You're meant to connect with divine feminine. Together, you and the divine feminine create this unity, create this eternal love. Be that shining light for the universe and holding that love vibration together, okay? This is the element of water here, okay? So which direction? The direction is direction of love. Okay, you're being guided towards love. You're being guided to take things, doing things that you love, okay? Do things that you love As you begin to do that, there's going to be more love that flows to you. Okay, that's your North Star. Your North Node is your compass. Your guiding compass should be compassion. Your guiding compass should be forgiveness. Your guiding compass should be, I'm the bringer of light and peace and harmony. And I am sharer of love. I share of my love. I share of my joy vibration with others. Beautiful reading. I'll take final inspirational message for you from the universe that will support your journey and your twin flame energy here. Wow. And we shall leave it with that. We got the energy of a miracle. Miracle. Miracles are occurring in your life, Divine Masculines. Trust it. Have faith. You are enough. You've been guided towards your Divine Feminine, towards the greatest and the most positive experiences you can ever dream and have. Let go of the past. Let go of any limitations that you hold on yourself. You are embodiment here in this physical realm. Incarnate. God incarnate. Feel it, trust it, know it. Thank you, angels. Thank you so very much, dear angels, for making me a clear channel today, for bringing forth the messages that are for the highest good and highest good for all and harm to none. May these bring in love, light, healing, positivity, and clarity in the lives of all twin flames. I send all twin flames love and light from my heart to all of yours. This is Archana here with Divine Soul Resonance.